Well, good morning, YouTubers. Here it is, already almost the end of March 24th, 2015. I promised an update of the used tire hoop house, so I know it's better late than never, as they say. I picked up some used trash cans, 300-gallon trash cans from our city that they weren't using anymore for $15 each. And boy, I'll tell you, 300 gallons of water storage, you don't have to paint it, works great, better than paying 120 plus for a tote. And then you have to paint it so it doesn't get algae. I picked up some clear panels from a guy on Craigslist. I think I paid $50 for 20 panels, and I only used about 8 panels in this project. So I have a bunch left for any other projects that I want to do. Just some used fence boards that I used to tack down the plastic with and hold it on. The tire system is working great. The tire walls, they got nice and hot during the winter time when the sun was hitting on them, and that heat, of course, transferred into the hoop house. I put some ropes over the top. We get some pretty high winds here in the Tombstone area. We've already had some 40+ mile-an-hour winds, and it's interesting because the plastic tubes that I used for the hoops kind of bend, which I think may have kept the plastic from ripping off, because they would bend in the wind, and then the plastic would have a little bit of flexibility to it, so that the wind would just kind of peel off of it instead of ripping it off. It would just go up and over. So I think that was a good deal using those plastic tubes for the hoops. All right, let's go inside and I'll show you some of the growth. We've got several different kinds of beds that we wanted to try different systems. This one is what we call our Back to Eden bed. This is all just wood chips and some compost that we started with, and wood chips. She's doing the Three Sisters in here to see how that's going to turn out. Darn mice kept eating the corn, so she stuck it in some toilet paper tubes, and hopefully it'll get high enough before they want to touch it. The tire grow system, oh my gosh, that is working just fabulous. I put on the first 3 tires, I just put some area dirt, and then in the top tire I mixed compost and sand, and then that's what we planted in. And wow, look at these nasturtiums. Good Lord, have you ever seen nasturtiums like that? Just unbelievable. And boy, are they good in salads. But man, those flowers, they're sweet, but they're hot. Holy cow. This wicking bed we built after watching a gentleman on YouTube from Australia. And he talks about how to build a wicking bed. I used pallets. A buddy of mine had some pond liner that he parted with, and I think I spent $10 for the pond liner. I gave him $10 for it, and so that's my entire cost for the wicking bed. And it did really well. Its stuff is really growing in here. We've got a plant growing here. We have no idea what it is. We think it's chard. We don't know. It might be pak choi. It tastes almost like a cabbage, so I'm thinking it's pak choi. Radishes, you name it. We've grown all kinds of stuff. We had turnips in here over the winter that got as big as your head, and we've already harvested and eaten those. Of course, she planted flowers. Snapdragons are just going like crazy. It's going to really look pretty in this bed. And the tire system, as I said, is growing great. Got some kale that I started from seeds. It's already starting to take off. The peas that she started a few weeks back, I mean, good Lord, they're already to the ground. We've already harvested probably 4 or 5, 6 quarts of snap peas off of here that we froze, and we're probably going to have a bunch more. I stuck a 300-gallon tote in here, garbage can, and filled it with water, and it really helped to keep it warmer in here during the winter. The coldest I saw it get in here was 34 degrees. 18-degree outside temperature, 34 degrees in here, and that's with no heat. So definitely the tire system and the tote in here, the black garbage can, really helped to keep it warm. Our greens bed, John Kohler, if you watch this, I hope we make you proud. I know it's probably not as full as yours would be, but we've been picking a lot out of here already, so we're growing our greens. This is her herbs. She's got everything from thyme to peppermint to pineapple sage, catnip. We've got some lemongrass back there, our parsley. We planted a parsley plant last year when we first built the bed, and I think it went a little bit crazy. It really bolted. We're going to let it go to seed and harvest the seeds, so we've got some more parsley seeds for next year. Planted a cabbage. It didn't go round. It kind of went up. Not quite sure why that happened, but so we're going to let that seed also, and maybe get some cabbage seeds again for next year. Tomatoes. We're already getting tomatoes on some of these plants. Unbelievable that they overwintered, and they never froze. I thought that was awesome. strawberry bed, already starting to produce strawberries. We pulled the straw off here about a couple weeks ago, and we're already getting strawberries. So that's our used tire hoop house in Arizona. For those of you that subscribed, wow, I was excited when I saw that. Couldn't believe it. I hope this inspires you. If you can build a system like this, man, it was a huge success. And we hope to get our greens for years and years to come out of this Arizona used tire hoop house. Thank you for watching.